Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tyler, and welcome back to Scorpio Oxman channel. So I am absolutely going to love to do this video and give the explanation. One of my most favorite iconic people in history, JFK Jr. Now, I've been wanting to do a video on JFK Jr. for quite some time. And today, on this day, could not be a more perfect day. And I'm going to give you the explanation. On this day, April the 13th, 2026, it so happens to be the astrological alignments on this day. They happen to be the exact same astrological alignments as JFK Jr. on the day he was born, the exact same. So that's going to be in both the Chinese astrology, in regards to the day signs, as well as uh, the Austerian astrology, also known as, the moon, the moon system, regarding the 27 nakshatras of the zodiac. And I'm going to get more to the explanation, and we're going to get right into it. Uh, so, because, so I'll explain very quickly, and make it easy to understand. So today we have an Aquarius moon. So JFK Jr. in the true sidereal astrology zodiac, he is an Aquarius moon. Not only Aquarius moon, but the nakshatra of Dhanishta. Dhanishta it's listed as it's the 23rd nakshatra of the zodiac. It is ruled by Mars, and it is represented by the female lion, the lioness. Okay. So JFK Jr. has a Dhanishta moon in Aquarius, also known as the Muses, in the Austerian astrology, known as the star of Muses, Muses. So which is Dhanishta. Okay, so that's his moon. Okay, and also in the Chinese astrology, today on this very day, April the 13th, 2026, today is day of the fire snake. Okay, JFK Jr., he was born on day of the fire snake in the Chinese astrology, also known as Vietnamese astrology. So we have an exact astrological alignment today on this day. That was the exact same as JFK Jr.'s actual birth date. Okay, so we'll get right into it, and we're going to look. I'll show you the proof as well. So here at JFK Jr., November 25th, 1960, just after midnight, 12:22 a.m., Washington, D.C. Okay, so let's show. So I'm going to go to the websites. Uh, we'll go to Psi website regarding the Chinese astrology. So we'll go to that one first. Okay, and actually, okay, so it's here we go. And now what's very interesting, master psi of match. Hmm. Okay. Okay, I'll just retype it. And looks like the yeah, so today And I just want to explain that, okay, so today the moon is in uh, the first half of Aquarius. That location is that location in the zodiac, the nakshatra is Dhanishta, the 23rd nakshatra, again, which is ruled by Mars. And okay, I believe it's this one. Yeah, okay. Okay, here we are. Okay, so I'm going to show you briefly. Okay, November 25th, 1960. Okay, today is April the 13th. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so here it is. So today's April 13, 2026. As you can see, it's day of fire snake. Okay. And you see JFK Jr.'s birthday, November 25th, 1960. As you can see, day of fire snake. So there you have it. Okay, so I just wanted to show the proof. Now let's go ahead and see the characteristics. Or sorry. Okay. Fire snake. Let's read a little bit about the characteristics of the fire snake. So those born on day of fire snake, such as uh, JFK Jr. Okay, so check this out. So those born on day of fire snake, here's what they're like. Okay. This type tends to be most vigorous. Vig JFK Jr. is vigorous, sociable, and lively. They are the most vigorous, sociable, and lively out of all other of the types of snakes in the Chinese astrology. They are go-getting, self-assured, and are never slow in getting their opinions across. They, check this out, they have many great leadership qualities and can win the respect and support of all those around him with great ease. They have a great sense of humor, which comes very useful in times of crisis. And check this out, the snake is an extremely intelligent and active person. There you go. So I'm going to leave the link for this below for you to read more of the fire snake in of the Chinese astrology. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do my best here to show you. We'll go to mastering the zodiac briefly. Okay, mastering the zodiac, which you're familiar with, and okay, so here it is here. So we'll do JFK Jr. Okay, again, 19. I'm going to show you that his moon is the first half of Aquarius, which is the Dhanishta nakshatra. Now, just after midnight, so that's actually going to be 12:22 a.m. Washington, I think you do it this way. Yes, there we go. Washington, D.C. Okay, so here he is. Perfect. As you can see, okay, here he is, November 25th, 1960. in Washington, D.C. As you can see, I'm pointing with the cursor. His moon is right at the beginning of Aquarius. And I could assure you right now, that is the location of the typically the first half of Aquarius. That is where the 23rd nakshatra is. The 23rd nakshatra, which is Dhanishta. Okay. So he is a Dhanishta, and today we have a Dhanishta moon. And why don't I go ahead and show you the proof of that? And okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and show you that as well. And April 13, we could leave the we'll just say 11. Yeah, the middle of the day is it is the middle of the day. You see that? So the moon today's moon, uh, on this today, there it is, first half of Aquarius. That is Dhanishta. So today we have a Dhanishta moon, uh, just like JFK Jr. It's also day of the fire snake in the Chinese astrology. So the exact same astrological alignments as him. Okay, so let's go ahead and hang on a minute here. That, okay, let's go to, we're gonna go to Austerian astrology and read what it says about Dhanishta. Also known, the Greek name for Dhanishta is Muses. That's spelled Muses, if I'm not mistaken. And here it is right here. Yes. Okay. Here it is right here. Muses, Muses. This is it here. So Muses, that is the Greek name for Dhanishta. And this was told by Jade Soul Luna of his book Austerian Astrology, The Lost System of Alexander the Great, Volume 1, where he tells of the Greek names of the nakshatras. And Muses is the Greek name for Dhanishta. So there you have it. Or Muses or Dhanishta, those natives who have a moon especially, indicates a person who possesses material wealth and property. They enjoy the idea of recognition and are good leaders. Okay. And but they can be greedy and self-absorbed. They can be musical and good at dancing and like to travel. They can also experience marital difficulties due to Mars being the lord of this palace. Yeah. So represented by a drum. So I'm gonna leave this uh info for you as well. I'll leave this the link for this page as well for you to read more on Dhanishta, the nakshatra of Dhanishta, also the Greek name Muses right here. So okay. Now, why don't we go ahead? I'm going to go ahead and show you. So you know how I always talk about primal astrology. Okay, so JFK Jr., uh, Aquarius moon, and he's also day of the fire snake in the Chinese astrology. Now, the Aquarius snake in the primal astrology, which which spirit animal is that in primal astrology? Let's find out. So, primal astrology. Okay, so those who have an Aquarius moon and also born day of snake in Chinese astrology, that is the spirit animal of, here it is right here, The boa constrictor. So JFK Jr., he was born on day of the boa constrictor in primal astrology. Once again, an Aquarius moon and day of the snake in the Chinese astrology side. That is day of boa constrictor. So let's read very briefly about those who are the spirit of the boa constrictor. And once again, I will leave the link below for you to read more about them uh, in the link below. Okay, and we'll just get to the website here on the boa constrictor. So, yeah, it's getting there. And I can tell you, yeah, so now I actually, yeah, okay. So we'll just read the first paragraph and then again I'll leave the link below for you to read more. So this is Spirit of the Boa Constrictor, who is JFK Jr., since he was born on day of the Boa Constrictor in primal astrology. That is today as well, on this day right now. Okay, the Boa Constrictor. Those who are spirit of boa constrictor, they are intelligent, they are charming, they are colorful and intuitive. They are highly observant and have a knack for anticipating the behavior of others. In other words, incredibly intelligent. They are very analytical by nature, and while they can be eccentric at times, they calculate their moves carefully before making them. They are very good with words, and they can convince others to do what they want. But they also try to avoid being manipulative unless they need to for the greater good. So, okay, to read a little bit more and maybe a little bit more. Uh, Great deal of energy and strength. Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, guys, I thank you again for tuning in. Thanks so much for watching today. And yes, it's been quite some time. I've been wanting to do one, definitely been wanting to do one on a JFK Jr. And I'll definitely do more videos in the future of him as well, featuring him as well. So, okay. So thanks again, guys. Until next time. And again, keep sending your questions to me at scorpiooxman@gmail.com. That's scorpiooxman@gmail.com. And I answer your questions for free. Okay, guys, until next time, all the best and God bless. My love. Yeah, thank you.